A very good morning to you. My name is Peninah Wachera and welcome to the Younib breakfast show here at Younib TV. Kama kawa kama kei, every time that it is on Tuesday and Wednesday, you remember that we always host the Younib breakfast show here at Younib TV. So if you're at home, tell a friend to tell a friend about the Younib breakfast show. If they have not yet discovered the Younib channel, also tell them about the Younib channel, because we ensure that we bring you constant entertainment for all of you. So today, as you can see, I'm not alone in studio. I have a guest who will be shortly introducing herself. And the topic of the day today is about growth. Unajua, most of us have been knowing that growth, ile tu ya germination ile tulifunzwa in primary school, the scientific growth, ile that you have to plant a tree, when you plant it germinates, and now when it's germinating, now the growth is what now you see. But now we want to know, is there growth in relationship, and what defines growth when it comes to relationship? And without wasting time, I want to introduce my guest here in studio. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Welcome to the Younib breakfast show.
Thank you.
Feel at home.
Thank you.
Feel very comfortable.
Yeah.
So unaweza tuambia, or you can start by telling us what maybe your name is, what you do for a living, so that even people at home can get to know you.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Cynthia Kerubo. I am a tour operator by profession, and I am also doing small businesses. I am a mother of one, and I love God, and I love achieving goals, and also advising people on many different things.
Many different things.
Yeah.
You said tour operator. Just shed some light. Maybe it's somebody, kuna mtu mwenye amesikia kitu leo na hajui what is a tour,
yeah.
Tour all about. Yeah, just explain to us.
A tour operator, the work of a tour operator is to organize tours for different clients. We do bookings of hotels, we do bookings of flights for people. So if you guys want to travel, you can contact us at Solani Tours, where we give you the beauty, you enjoy the beauty of Africa and even outside of Africa. Yeah.
So interesting. So if you're at home and you're feeling like, unajua we are going to the season of the December season.
Yeah,
na hiyo ndo time inakuanga time ya vacations.
Yeah,
so guys, you can be able to now contact Cynthia, and you'll be able to get this affordable rates. Unajua mko na rates tamu hapo, si ndio?
Kuna offers size.
Kuna offer.
December,
yeah.
You got
so, you got. So I hope you have gotten to understand what she does. So leo tunaongelelea growth in relationship. Na najua most of us have been in relationships, no matter what kind of relationship. See what in one way or another tumepitia something called relationships.
Yes.
So I know that people wenye wanajiuliza what is growth in relationship. Maybe people are used to relationship tu ni malavidavi. From ile time ya talking stage, mko tu hapo mnaongea, and then now after that mkiingia kwa relationship unajua tu ni lavidavi na imefika hapo. But there's that aspect of helping each other when it comes to relationship, and that is what we are discussing today. So if you're at home, you can send in your questions when it comes to growth in relationship. Now help us to engage with us also, so that we can be able now to answer your questions
Yes.
And so that we can also ensure that the conversation keeps on going. So now, what is the real definition of growth in relationships?
Okay, I can put growth in relationship as something that is not easily achievable. So it's something that it is a product of hard work, patience, and true commitment. For two people to grow, they should learn to work together. They should also learn to be patient with each other, take good care of each other, and also have respect to themselves. Yeah.
So growth is a lot of things together. So kuna patience, tumesema hard work.
True commitment, not just commitment, but true commitment.
Yeah. So people can be committed, yes, but they're not truly committed.
Yes.
And what is the difference?
The difference is that if you are not true in the commitment, the relationship won't grow. It won't grow, definitely. You'll have issues. You may find relationships, people are breaking, they're not moving together, they're not understanding each other. So people need to have true commitment.
And I like the way that you've said about moving together. So when you're in a relationship, you are one. You're not two people.
Yes, you're not two people, you are one.
You're one.
When you decide to be with each other, you people are one.
You're
Can't
one.
be two, you're one.
You're one. Okay, so we have already spoken about the growth. What is growth in relationship? If you're at home, you can be able to tell us what are your thoughts when it comes to growth in relationship. And so, what is growth to you kwa relationship? Unajua, we can have defined this, and then there's somebody at home who has a better, simpler way of explaining this. So keep interacting with us and let us know, what do you think growth is? Sindio?
Yes.
So there are different types of growth. Tuanze hapo, what are the different types of growth in relationships?
Okay, when it comes to different types of growth, we have got the spiritual growth, whereby being spiritual, you two should be spiritual. In order for your relationship to grow, you need to be spiritually together. Hakuna ati ule mse mmoja haamini God. No, na ujue for a relationship to grow, you people need to put God first. God should be your priority in your relationship. So you guys need to be spiritual growth.
So it has to be spiritual. Like there's now that different type of growth where we now talk about spirituality. Like spirituality is part of, it's very essential in a relationship.
Yes, for growth, for a good growth in a relationship.
You have to be spiritual.
Yeah.
What is another type of growth in relationships?
We have got the physical growth, whereby you people should understand each other. Like unaweza pata your partner wants you to be physically fit. Let's say like going to the gym. He or she wants you to be physically fit. You see, there's something with the physical way that enhances growth in a relationship. Si ati unapata mtu tu amejiachilia. So unaonanga mtu akijiachilia, there's nothing that grows in a relationship. You may find people breaking up because someone has said, oh, your body looks like this, that and that. Yeah. So
I like the aspect that you have said, now your partner may want you to look this way. Can you tell us now, can you personally have a physical goal when it comes to growth?
Yes, I may want physical growth in my relationship, whereby huwezi taka tu msee amejiachilia tu hivyo. Like keeping fit is good pia health wise. You grow health wise. Hautakuwa na complications like you've got diseases like obesity, those bad diseases.
And I remember, actually you've reminded me about a conversation we were having. You know, there's somebody who was telling us that for men will search for people who are curvy, because something that they can see because they use their eyes. But now, what if now somebody, like your man wants you to go to the gym and maybe you're not up to it? How can now somebody, kitu ka hiyo itakuaje? Tunachana na huyo mtu ama you try and negotiate with the person?
You can negotiate with the person, and the person should give you motivation. Like kama anataka uende gym and ndio akupush towards that, he should give you that support. Mnazaenda na gym, msaidiane hivyo na hivyo.
Ndio uweze kuongezea, because there are different types. Why we go? There are people who go to gym for fitness. There are people who go because of reduction. There are people who go to increase their muscles. So it all depends. But somebody doesn't have to change who they are atiju sasa to fit in a relationship. That is essential. So if you're at home, I hope you have gotten to understand. It is good for physical growth together in a relationship, but pia you don't have to change yourself for other person. Wacha akupende vile uko. But now when you're talking about now together, you can be able to work this out together when it comes to physical. Si mtu aende anze ku change skin color ati ndo akwe brown. Sindio?
First, that one is not advisable.
It's not advisable. That is not actually growth.
It's not a relationship. The person is after changing you in ways which are not good. Yeah. Okay, so we have spoken about spiritual and physical. What is the other type of growth in a relationship? You've got emotional growth, whereby a partner should understand the other partner. This is by sitting down, listening to them, understanding their emotions and not breaking them. Instead, understand them, talk to them and give them hope, and you can also help them change. Yeah.
So this is emotional is where now people come together when you're together knowing each other ndani. So mtu asiumie akiwa peke yake.
If you have an issue, you should be free to talk with your partner. Usinyamazie juu itakuruin. Yeah.
And I have a question to ask you, and also if you're at home you can be able to send your views. If you're a lady, would you prefer can you give your man a chance to cry in front of you?
Oh, to cry?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is he crying in the first place?
But it's emotional. Like when you're there, if you're in a relationship, a man should be able to also express their emotions, and maybe that emotion is crying. Do you think that you can be comfortable as the girl, as the lady in a relationship, to be able to see your man crying?
Okay, if that is the way he expresses himself emotionally, you won't leave him because of that. You just have to understand him and comfort him. Yeah. So you are able to see that your guy can cry now, comfortably cry. But asikuwa analia like. Asikuwa analia. Oh no.
So if you're at home, tell us about now how you will say when it comes to emotional. Would you allow your man to cry in front of you? Because it's like creating an emotional atmosphere for your guy. If anataka kujiexpress, ajiexpress.
Yeah.
Kama hataki kujiexpress ni sawa, but you get to understand emotions. We as women, we cry.
Yeah,
how many times do we cry? And they will be there to support us. So why is it so hard to support male people or our boyfriends who are now also trying to show their emotions through crying? It's something that we need to think about. So we have spoken about emotional, physical, and also spiritual. So what other thing can we talk about it?
You have got the mental growth. Here is whereby you may find in a relationship people don't trust each other because people are not honest with each other. So guys out there, the different partners, people need to be honest with their partners, and this is a path to trust growth. Yeah. So when you be honest with your partner, they avoid overthinking and being so mentally disturbed. They every time they are worried, they feel like they are lonely. You see, things like that in a relationship, they always ruin relationships. There is no growth in that. So we need to be able to listen to our partners. We should respect them and be honest with them in order to build the trust and the love between you two.
And I've loved the point that you've said about mental health. Like many people now are not taking seriously mental health, and it's something that is affecting so many youths.
That's why people are falling into depression.
Yeah. So in a relationship, it is important that mental health is concentrated on.
The most important thing
is mental health. And making your partner also feel like you have to have that atmosphere for being okay mentally. Like I'm not supposed to be your pain. I remember hearing a story, actually. Funny thing, today I'm just remembering things. So I was listening to one of the vloggers in YouTube, and I remember hearing a story where most people wakisema that they have partners at home, but they would rather not go home immediately to their wife because they don't feel the peace at home. And literally, you being in a relationship, it means that you choose the person who is your peace. So that shows already mentally this person is not okay. Like if I can finish my business at 10 a.m. and I'm afraid to go home simply because I just don't want to go and relax with my family or my partner, it doesn't make sense.
But you may find out, okay, this goes to men. You may find out a man, he sees like he's very okay, but he's doing something that is making the woman, the wife, feel like ampatie your peace, because unapata yeye ndiye anam drive into that. Like unaweza pata the guy, maybe he's not busy ama he is busy. Unaweza pata the guy is not busy sana, but when he comes at home, hapei the wife attention that she needs. Now even the wife needs to understand sometimes a man is busy. When he goes to the office, he comes back home, amechoka. You need to understand them. At least maybe the guy sometime ana creating a time for them, for the family. Ana have a talk na wao, like not kila time ati atamu avoid, but sasa we need to be, sasa ndo kwa maana tunasema hiyo the mental growth. We need to avoid such things that bring mistrust among two people. Yeah.
And that will make, now when you're okay mentally, it will make peace in the house.
Bring peace in the house.
So at home, I hope you are really getting to learn more about growth in relationships. So far tumetackle mambo na growth ni nini. You know, most of us were thinking growth, tunajuaga tu growth ya science, and we've been able now to know that kumbe there's growth in relationship. We've also gotten to understand the different types of growth, like spiritual. Where should we now engage, or which are the parts that we should concentrate when it comes to growth? Tumeongelea kuhusu the different types. So I want us to think about what we have learned right now. We're going for a short commercial break, and we'll be back with more. Welcome back to the Younib Breakfast Show here at Younib TV. If you're just joining us, you're not too late. Today we are talking about growth in relationship. But before we go back to the topic of the day, remember you can advertise with us here to be able to grow your business and make it even more better. Ukuwe na clients wengi pia when it comes to matters to do with your business. So there's a number on your screen. You can just write advertise with us. The number is 0719 144 144. I repeat it again, 0719 144 144. Also, you can be able to support us. There's a number also on your screen, a till number, a pay bill that you can be able to use to support our shows here at Younib TV, so that we can continue bringing you amazing show and content. So back to the topic of the day. Tumeongelelea growth, and before the break we have gotten to understand what growth is. We have been able to know the different types of growth that we should work on in relationships, na tukaongelelea kuhusu spirituality, tukaongelelea kuhusu physical, tukaongelelea kuhusu mental, tukaongelelea kuhusu emotional. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, tumeongelelea kuhusu hizo zote, and now we are back now to know. Unajua different people have different ways of adopting growth, and there's somebody mwenye ataamka asubuhi maybe because anasikia hii show anaweza kusema babe kuja nikuite kwa mkutano leo tunaanza ku grow. And you know the way we as people like to copy. Most people are tunakwanga tu peer pressure is easy for us. So you can get, maybe they have gone to be with somebody uko nje akasikia story yao, like au wako na shamba au wako na watoto, like they are even building their own homes. Unapata saa anaangalia relationship yake anasema sasa nimekuwa nikifanya nini, so anaamua I have to go and search for my husband ama my partner and nimkalishe nimwambia leo tunaanza growth, by kesho nataka shamba, by tomorrow I need children. And you know, even getting children takes a process. So it's hard for people to understand that growth is a continuous process. It's not something that utaamka ulale alafu kesho umegrow. Like even growing from the time we were small, we have grown steadily. Hatujakuwa to like like we were born and then we are now big and then now we are now having our own family. Like it's a steady fast process. So I want us now to talk about now how to adopt now growth in a relationship. Ndio tusikuwe wale wa kuambiana kuja tuko na mkutano kiti hapa and we need to talk about growth. Na tunataka hii growth ikuwe kesho. You see? Now how do we adopt growth in a relationship?
Okay. First and foremost, I'll say you need to know if you're in the right relationship.
Before you continue, how does one know niko kwa right relationship?
This is by, okay, when you know you're in a right relationship, it's what you want, it's what your partner wants to achieve. Maybe you've got a goal ya hii mwaka nataka to achieve this and this. Na partner wako pia, they want the same thing as you. Now that will make your relationship grow. And by this, you will be able to sit down, have a plan, set the goals you want to achieve together, and this will make your relationship grow healthy and also wisely.
So the best way, kwanza acha nirudi kidogo nyuma, vile umetuambia that you have to ensure that you are in a right relationship.
Yes.
So you have to see now that your goals align.
Yes, your goals align. Yani isikwe wewe ndo unataka kuachieve but your partner doesn't want to achieve. Unaweza pata maybe his achievement is in a different pace. Yes, we are not saying that people should have a faster pace, but you can sit down, have a plan together. But in order to do that, make sure your partner is also ready to make the achievements.
Yes. So kwanza you check now if I'm in a right relationship, that means that I am comfortable and our goals are aligning.
Yes.
Now tuangalie saa ukatupeleka saa kwa adopting, and you said kuhusu planning. So let's talk about now more about planning. Aje tunaanzaje hii process ya planning?
Okay, hiyo process ya planning, you guys need to sit down. Unauliza mwenzako what they want to achieve, sindo? What you want to achieve. Muone kama those things are in a line. Then after which mtaanza ku make decisions of how you'll achieve your goals. Yeah, in every step by step.
Together.
Yes, together.
Is it possible that I can bring my own goals? Like tumeamua ni kama we are having a general meeting together with my partner. You know, the people who are serious like that.
Yeah.
So I come with my goals, he comes with his goals, and then now we plan together about now together. Is it the meaning is this what you're saying, ama pia you can just sit down muamue this is what we want?
You can achieve both goals. This is by huyu mnasaidiana, like you can help the other one to achieve their goals and the other one helps you to achieve your goals, and you'll be successful, and your growth, your relationship will be grown wisely and widely.
Wow, I hope you at home you're getting to learn more. Usianze kukalisha watu, unasikia kitu kwa TV ama umetusikiza sahi unaenda unaambiana babe, kesho tunafaa kwa tumefanana kama wengine. Like it doesn't happen like that. Growth is steady fast. So you've gotten to make us understand now how we can be able to adopt change, like change now to growth. Just sasa it's like a change. This is not something that people have been having on a usual day. So I may change from our casual way of doing things now to us now wanting to now become better in a relationship. So growth, and we've been able to understand, and I hope at home you've taken notes. So now I want us to understand, what are the ways to make now a relationship grow?
The ways to make a relationship grow. Okay, in order for a relationship to grow, there are 4 main things that one needs to consider. We have communication, we have got trust, we have got honesty, and we have got respect. In communication, one needs to learn how to communicate with their partners. Don't be judgmental. When you judge someone may feel low about that and may feel to run away from that relationship. You need to communicate well with your partner, and this will enhance the good growth of your relationship. And compassion, be compassionate and love your partner. Don't be that person, you say you love them but your actions don't speak the word. Yeah.
I want to take you back to communication, and I think it is key because unajua everybody always thinks about ukisikia relationship inaanzanga the number one thing lazima tukue na good communication. Like that is where communications bar is set, iko high up. And you know there are people who actually don't know how to communicate. Kwanza during arguments, unajua during arguments, that is when you'll see people are not communicating at all. Like that is the time that most utasikia amefungia mimi usikuje hapa wamechapana, and that is why we have domestic violence. Now communication is key. So what if now I am angry at somebody? I'm angry at my bae or my partner in marriage, my husband. How can we be able not to communicate effectively?
Okay, when you're angry with your partner, like you'll take up, like, okay, utajipatia time, relax, of which you guys will set time. Don't be those people who do the msikwe mna try to do what? Msikwe mna try to reconcile through phone. Let be those people who do it one-on-one. Do you know when you do it one-on-one, you'll be able to understand each other and you'll be able to come to a good agreement. On phone, mtarushiana maneno, msiwi aseme hivi, mwingine anarushe sijini. Mtaelewana. And hiyo inaweza ruin the relationship. Hapo hakuna hata communication. Yeah. So
you have also talked about compassion. Compassion is a key. So how is compassion now something that, if I love you, definitely, there are people who love people but they're not compassionate. Now what is the difference?
Okay, being compassionate ni kama tu, like, make your words act. Usiko unasema hivi and you're not, and your actions ni different with your words.
Action speaks better than words.
Yeah.
Nice. I think it's in summarize. You also mentioned honesty. Let's talk about honesty.
Okay, honesty, it's a path to trust. Whereby when you be honest with your partner, it builds the trust. Anaweza kukutrust easily. Lakini ukishinda tu umemdanganya ama you don't even be honest with her about everything you do, it will always ruin them, bringing them to mental growth. Yeah.
So honesty. So umesema nne. What is the fourth one?
The fourth one?
Yeah.
Respect. One needs to respect the other partner. If you don't respect your partner, there's no way you'll be able to understand each other, and there's no way your relationship will grow. That will lead to relationship breakage. Yeah.
So growth, respect is also important in growth.
Yes.
Like if I respect you, then I'll also respect your journey in growth.
Yes.
And we'll grow together.
Yes.
Awesome. I hope at home you're getting to learn more about this. Na tumejua kuhusu ku-adopt. Tumeongea hata pia the ways now we can be able now to know or to grow our relationship, which are the main ways we can be able to grow our relationship. So sahi, you know, there are people now, maybe wamefika hapo planning stage, wameplan vizuri, they have done all that, but now we are in a relationship. You know, sometimes most of us are okay being in our comfort zone. Hii si kitu imeanza sahi, we have been in school saa zingine utapata mtu enyewe, there's this person who wants to really work hard in school, and there's this one who is always at the comfort zone. Yeah, tu ako sawa ya kila kitu, and maybe one of the partner is at the comfort zone. Yeah. So how can we be able to push our partners or each other to grow?
That's why I said from the start, relationship, it's not easy to achieve it. So people need to be hardworking. You should be hardworking, you should be patient, and you should have true commitment. Yeah.
So true commitment. Now alituelezea what true commitment is. If you guys have maybe missed it, mkumbuke, you can go back. We have this will be on YouTube. So unaweza rudi hapo uelewe kwanza commitment, alafu turudi hapa to be able to learn more about commitment. So umesema kuna commitment, and then yes, the next one ukasema hardworking
and being patient.
So hard work, is it for the partner who is supposed to push you, ama it's for the partner who is now ye mwenye anafaa kuendea goal, anafaa kujipush sa to be hardworking?
It's for the both of you. In order for you to succeed in something, and that success, it belongs to the two of you, you need to be hardworking, the both of you. Yeah.
Oh, both of us should be hardworking.
Yeah, and you should be patient with your other partner. Maybe unaweza pata the plan, you have the plan, but one of the partner hayuko sawa in the, maybe let's say financially stable, but you want the growth to happen. So you need to be patient with your partner, make things, plan the things, be financially strong, and be able to achieve your goals through that.
So patience is key. Usikimbililie growth sana, because growth is something that will needs a lot of patience from each other. Juu utakuwa unaangalia like, babe, tulisema by this year tunafaa kuwa hapo, and then you're like, but I've been working hard to reach my goals. But sasa wewe unaangalia tu like you want us to reach the main place. And that takes me to another question. I was supposed to ask this question nyuma sana, but because now we have spoken about growth, kuwa steady fast. So, and this is now anybody at home can be able to answer this question. We know that growth takes time, right? Yes. So when working towards growth, is it the effort towards growth that counts, or the result of the growth, and why?
For me, I'll say it's the effort. You can't say, what did you?
The question is, we know that growth takes time. So when working towards growth, is it the effort towards growth that counts, or the result of the growth, and why?
I'll say it's the effort. It's the effort that counts, because the two of you have a goal to achieve, right? You have a goal to achieve. So you need an effort to make an effort in order to achieve your goal. Yeah.
So it's the effort.
It's the effort.
If you're at home, just tell us, let us know. That is her own idea. For her, the effort matters. What about you? Is it the growth itself that utasema enyewe tukishafika hapo ndo nimeona the growth has happened, or it's the effort? Tell us through our social media platform, that is on Instagram Younib_TV, on Facebook Younib Media TV, and also you can be able to comment on YouTube, and we'll be able to get back to you. Let us know what you think about growth. Is it something constant, and is it the results of the effort that matter, ama the results itself that really matter? Sindio? So we have been able to talk about pushing your partner, how we can be able to push our partner to growth. Na tumeambiwa kuna so many ways we can be able to push our partners, and more so nime learn patience, because patience is something that we run short of sana kabisa, because we are always fast to seeing things happen rather than waiting for things to happen. But as long as there's the constant effort, that means that the result will definitely be different.
Yeah.
So patience is key. Kama wewe umekuwa nyumbani ukifikiria that mimi nataka tu kitu, nikifikiria leo pap kesho ikue, kesho nikifikiria pap the following day,
yeah,
it must happen. Patience is a virtue that everyone should take.
Yeah.
So I have another question here. Na inauliza, is it okay to be comfortable with the flaws of your partner?
Okay, on the flaws, unaweza pata mtu, there are things people can't change.
Yeah.
But if you can change something, help them change. And not judging them, but help them change. If there are things that one can't change, one is able to adapt to it. Yeah.
Okay, so before we continue with this conversation, and I like the way you've said that flaws, kila mtu akona flaws, like everybody is not perfect, like the perfect person in this life tuseme tu ni Mungu, because we are not perfect. We as human beings are not perfect. Tutapata huyu yeye pia ako lazy, ako na shida zake kila mahali. And the fact that you've said we should be able to change the person, maybe what if the person doesn't want to be changed?
It depends with how you approach your partner. You should approach them by kumwambia there is something good that will come out with the change that you'll make, and the person won't refuse to do that. But if you be like that person who you tell like you want them to change, but you're giving them a reason not to change. Like your behavior towards the approach you're giving them.
So the approach matters.
Yeah.
Awesome. Kama uko nyumbani na huko unajua that maybe the person is not changing because umekuwa ukimwambia babe lazima change. Like you have to be like so and so.
Yeah.
Change your approach. Maybe so growth may happen, sindio?
Yeah.
So guys, I want us to think about this. Tuna deep dive leo kuhusu growth, and I hope you are learning so much about growth in relationship. I hope you've gotten to learn 1, 2, 3 about relationship. Remember, you can be able to engage with us through our social media platform, that is Younib_TV on Instagram, Younib Media TV on Facebook, and also on YouTube you can be able to get us as Younib Media TV. But before anything else, ama tukiendelea kuongea sana, let's take this short commercial break and we'll be back with more. Welcome back to the Younib Breakfast Show. This is the Younib Breakfast Show here at Younib TV. Na kama unatujoin sahi, you're not too late, but you're late. But you're not too late. You can be able to catch up with us and be able to also learn more about growth. Juu tunaongelelea leo growth in relationship, and interestingly, growth is important. Na unajua, most of us have been ignoring the point that in a relationship you have to have growth. Tumekuwa tukijua tu growth ni personal growth pekee, because since we are small tumekuwa tukipata motivational speakers wakituongelesha kuhusu growth grow individually, kumbe there is growth in relationship, and that is what we have tackled today. And I hope you at home, you're able to also learn more about growth in relationship, and you're getting to even understand how you can be able to grow your relationship. Msikae tu constant kwa relationship. There are better things to do in a relationship. You grow together, and that is how you can make your relationship sweeter, right?
Yeah.
That is the best way you can make your relationship sweeter. Remember, you can be able to advertise with us here at Younib TV through the number on your screen. That is 0719 144 144. Engage with us through our social media platforms, Younib_TV on Instagram, Younib Media TV on Facebook. Let's keep conversing. So before the break, tumesoma a lot when it comes to now how we can be able to adopt growth. Tukajua what are the ways that now tunaweza grow together in a relationship. So it's funny that now nataka tuingia a little bit of the negative side. You know, kuna time yenye mnaweza kuwa kwa relationship lakini uko relationship peke yako. If you're at home, I know you understand this. There are people who mko kwa relationship, your goals don't align. Vile ulituambia, how can you know you're in a right relationship? But umejipata umeingia kwa hii relationship, maybe alikudanganya goals zake. But now unajua ukiingia kwa relationship unaona things are really changing. Things are becoming what you never expected. So what are these things that now can limit a partner to growth when it comes to a relationship?
As you've just said, unaweza pata you're in a relationship, you find your partner has no goal like the goals you have. Maybe unaweza pata mwenye uko na yeye ako hapo tu just for, let's say for example, money. Pesa ikiisha anaenda, ama ule tu ako tu kwa relationship ikiisha ni hivyo.
Yeah, anataka tu kupass time.
Ako tu hapo ana pass time. Sasa hiyo inapata anakulimit goals zako, you're wasting a lot of money on her ama him. Yeah, unaweza pata tu you're just wasting time. That will limit your goal because you want to achieve your goal with the person, but they are not ready.
Yeah. So, and that will make you now push back. Tuliongelelea what will push me up when it comes to the relationship, but hiyo itani push back. Itani pull back when it comes to relationship. Is there any other limit?
Okay, any other limit is when, okay, you may find maybe the other partner is not ready. Like hayuko ready kujicommit in a relationship. Yeah, that may also bring a challenge in the relationship.
So ayuko ready to do also the changes in growth?
To be committed in the relationship too. Yeah.
So that is fascinating actually. Somebody can be able now to be, kuna watu wenye tu wanataka kukaa constant in life.
Yeah.
Na hata kwa relationship they just don't want to grow. Wako tu sawa. Wako tu sawa. Bora wako. So guys at home, what are the limits that you think that can limit you in a relationship to growth? Unajua tumeambiwa hapa kuna venye inaweza kuwa umekuwa kwa relationship kupass time. You know, kwanza si my youth, most times we can enter a relationship juu hatuko ready, we have not even done the self work. Tumetaka tu kuingia relationship juu tumesikia so and so is in a relationship. Na pia mimi nataka
kuwa lonely anaingia tu kwa
relationship, and it's not supposed to be like that. You should enter in a relationship when you're considering the long term, when you know that I have done enough self work, nimejiangalia, and I will not be also a burden to the partner that I'm going to, because I understand. So there are people who wanaingia kwa relationship wanakuwa na burden, like they are becoming, ni kama sasa yeye ameingia kwa relationship kupata therapist, and it's not supposed to be like that. Amekuja sasa, babe unajua sasa mimi niko na hii shida, you see, and me bringing the baggage to you, I think it should be a limit also. Because mtu akikuletea tu baggage kila siku si hata utaboeka,
utachoka hata.
So you get tired and it becomes a limitation. So if you're at home, just tell us what are the things that inaweza kufanya uone enyewe miko in relationship siwezi kaa, because you're not going anywhere. What are the limits that you think that zinaweza make a relationship to go wrong? Ama if it doesn't have to be a relationship imeenda wrong, by the way, because kuna wala wase unaona tu hii relationship imeisha tu. si ndio? Hii relationship imefika expiry date, hakuna kitu inaenda, there's nothing, but amjakasirikiana, mko tu sawa, si ndio? So send us your views when it comes to that. What is the limit yenye inaweza fanya u feel like now enyewe this relationship endi mahali, si ndio? What is that limit? Ukifika be wako akifika wapi ndio unaweza feel enyewe msiana ni inhibit from growth. So we are entering another segment. Unajua sasa hapa tutakuwa na a little bit of segment ya kukumbusha, do you remember your school days? Na leo ni specific. Unakumbuka tukiwa class primary? Tukiwa class 1, 2 na 3 your time kuna mahali ilikuwa imeandikwa dictation. Dictation. So today we are taking you back, ni kama activity. Tunaku take back to know how now, do you remember your dictation days? So tuko na spelling bee. For the people who are CBC, they understand spelling bee. They don't call it dictation, I understand. Nowadays it's spelling bee, and that is now the game we want to play today. Spelling bee. How well do you remember your dictation days? Tunakupeleka back to the days, ndio? So I want now, if you're at home, you can be able also to take a video of yourself. Sai tuchukua simu, jirecord ukisema these dictations ama the spelling bee. The dictations, sisi tulizoea dictation. So kuna spelling bee ama dictation, the one and the same thing. So you record yourself and you can send us through our social media platform. Instagram, Younib_TV, and also on Facebook, Younib Media TV. Na tutafurahia, tunaweza post hadi kwa our social media platform. Uko unajiona hapo, si ndio? So number 1, spell the word forgery. Forgery.
Forgery.
Yeah.
FORGURY.
Well, no. Karibu nekelea. It is wrong. So forgery, you've put U instead of E. So it is FORGERY. Forgery. Okay, number 2, plaintiff.
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 PLENTYF.
Okay. So right spelling for plaintiff is PLAINTIFF. Plaintiff.
Wow.
Next one, burglary.
What?
Burglary.
You decided to burglary.
Burglary.
Hey, I hope I get that one. BUG.
Burglary.
BUGLERY.
Wrong. The right spelling is BURGLARY. Burglary. And final, okay, not final.
That's bad.
Another one, interrogate.
Interrogate. INTERROGATE.
Correct. That was the right spelling of interrogate. And finally, the final one, muscle.
MUSCLE.
Correct. So you have been able to spell 2 words correctly. Let me repeat. You've tried. At least tumekukumbusha na hujapata 0. At least now uko mahali. So the right spelling, let me repeat the words and then now the right spelling. Number 1, forgery. 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 Number 2, plaintiff. 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 Number 3, burglary. 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 Number 4, interrogate. 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 And finally, muscle. 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 So congratulations, at least hujapata 0.
Yes.
Yeah, muscle umeweza interrogation, umeweza muscle. Congratulations. Kuna watu wenye tunapatanga walipata 0 dictation, so at least we see hao watu. At least umepita, si ndio?
Yeah.
So my final question of the day, I would like to ask, is it okay to reward? Unajua sa growth is something steady first, and people like I know that people, when you reward something, that makes somebody feel like now next time I'll also try this. Like ni poa, next time nijaribu hii itanisaidia, ninaona at least there's a reward. Like there's something aligned with when you get rewarded, you get the psyche of doing something. So is it okay to reward a partner when you see good growth, and how can one do it?
Mi naweza sema kama example, so when we were in school, si ukikuja position 1 ulikuwa unapewa reward, something like that. Even ndio someone grows, unapata kama this time alipata 70%, ata try afikisha hata 80-90. So pia the same as growth in relationship, kuna ile award, unaweza award your partner. You can do something like a vacation, you can buy a gift. It doesn't mean lazima ununue an expensive gift. You can buy just a simple gift to appreciate your partner for the help in the growth. And pia something like can make a dinner, just make it special for your partner.
So doing something like special.
Yeah, just
peleke kwa candlelit dinner, kwa vacation hivi. No, unajua pia vacation uko na plug hapa. You can be able to contact her and you can get the best vacation there is. Remember tunaenda pia Mombasa. Kuna Mombasa, watu wanapenda Mombasa sana when it comes to the end of year. Sijui mbona. So anaweza kuhook up with good affordable rates when it comes to the right vacation, si ndio?
So just visit our site at Solani Tours, whereby we make life beautiful for you. Book with us. Mapema ndio best. Mapema ndio best.
So maybe you can tell us now where people can get you personally. Ju maybe kuna mtu amesema, you said you help people by encouraging them. You are there to also give a listening ear to people. So if somebody wants to maybe get you, you can maybe look at our camera and tell them wanaweza kupata wapi.
Okay, you can get me on my social media platform at Cynthia Kerubo on Instagram, Cynthia Kerubo on Facebook, Twitter, and my contact number is 0718700714. I got your back.
Hey, she got your back. Umesikia hiyo? She got your back, si ndio? So thank you so much for coming to the show. I am sure tumesoma sana. Like everybody, there are so many things that we've been able. We never knew about growth in relationship, and now we are able to know. Na sasa tumejua hakuna kuweka ati pap. Ati babe nataka twende vacation next year. Like we have to plan about it so that it's good growth, si ndio? And we have also learned that ni poa kureward mtu. Tukiona amefanya the effort, it's good to reward them with something special. Si lazima taikuwe vacation. Even a candlelit dinner kwa nyumba. Unaweza kutengeneza tu nyumba vizuri, and then now you can be able to maybe surprise them. Unaonyesha yenyewe, babe, we are doing good, si ndio? So thank you so much. Tumesoma about growth. At home, what have you been able to learn from this episode, the Younib Breakfast Show about growth? You can be able to interact with us. The number is on your screen. Pia unaweza call, you can SMS, you can WhatsApp, and we'll get back to you with everything. Maswali zenyu tuko hapa kujibu. We will be able to answer them. Zote tutajibu, si ndio? So keep them coming and we'll answer them as time goes by. So this has been the Younib Breakfast Show. I hope you have enjoyed this and that your morning pia imewaka kiasi, imesmilisha, like you've been able to make now your morning isikuwe dull, just a dull day. So umeamka sa you have energy today. So I'm wishing you the best day ever today. So enjoy your day, and from my guest and I, tunasema bye.
Bye.